to Lufferton. Saw a wagon crosswise the road near the woods.
We barely got to it when something came rushing through the underbrush, and whoosh! Blood spurted in me eyes. I wiped it away, looked, saw Einar lying dead.
Interesting. Thanks.
Huh? For what?
Yeah, that's the full definition, by the way.
Dirty oaf.
Something really did tear him to pieces.
Yeah, you know that right. Everywhere.
Looks like blood, but... Red clay.
Clay. Clay. Clay. Clay.
Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods. Creature leading the Neckers is sentient. Gotta be. Capable of setting primitive traps at least.
How do I know I can do that?
Tracks lead into the woods.
All the yellow brick road.
Found a good place for their nest.
Yep. Okay, alright. Fire, fire, fire. Maybe that is the shit. Quite a bit okay. Something was alive there.
Finally, the main nest.
Okay, that was easy enough. Should be that easy. There we go. What the fuck are we all? Hello.
Guess I got company.
Oh shit, Sherlock. Oh, come on, man. Heck of that, mate. What the hell was that? Big ass fucking Neko warrior. Alright. Stabby stabby. Get my reward. Aye.
So will you help then?
Well, yeah, what can you do to help, pal?
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horston's finally dead. Now, tell us, was it a tough fight? Got any wounds need dressing?
No, I'll be alright.
Nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, witcherin'. Alright, your reward. This here's for you.
Thanks. So long.
See you're not from round here. What's brought ye to Speakerog?
Speakerog.
Heard you've got a job for a witcher.
Aye. My sister's near drilled a hole in me gut pestering me. I hung a notice hoping she'd let up. Truth be told, didn't really expect anyone to take an interest.
What's this about?
Me sister's betrothed. He's disappeared. Folks say he done a runner. Sis claims she saw a beast carry him off.
Sensing you just don't believe your sister.
They had their ups, they had their downs. Nils, thoroughbred skirt chaser, and Brit's just not easy to be around. But family's sacred. You willing to look into this?
I'll see what I can do. Want to talk to your sister first off.
Brit and Nils had their favourite spot. Cliffs north of the village. Ever since he went missing, she's been wandering about there.
Thanks. I'll go see her.
Watch your step.
Do you? Suicide? Suicide.
Need to talk to you.
Leave me be.
Did you see Nils die?
I saw a shadow, great wings, like a cloud passing over the sky. Then I heard him scream. Something grabbed him, lifted him up, then flew off towards the caves on the shore. But he was alive, screaming my name.
I'll look into it. Ought to explore those caves Britt mentioned. Stinks of carrion. Necrophages. What? Lost your nerve? Drowners couldn't possibly lift Nils into the air.
Open shit. Sometimes get out of your move. What is this? It's burning.
Melusine, the mad and dangerous lady of the depths. Clearly used to be worshipped here. Same scales as on the altar. Melusine cult didn't appear out of nowhere. Echidna's been living here a while. Went into hibernation some time ago, but it's awake now. And it's hungry. Nils. Gotta be. Some monster dropped him from high up. Britt wasn't lying. Come on, come closer.
That was easy enough. Time, stun it. Wham bam, thank you, man.
Master Witcher?
Found an old echidna in a cave on the shore. Tough beast, but I killed it.
So Brit spoke true? A beast took Nils?
And killed him. Body's in the cave.
Outside.
I'll have to fetch it. Witcher, would ye mind telling Brit what happened to her betrothed?
Fine. I'll talk to her. It's the least she deserves.
Feel like a damn fool now, not believing me own sis. Take this. Hard work deserves payment.
Farewell. Need to talk to you.
Leave me be.
Your betrothed is dead. An echidna captured and killed him.
Nils.
This won't bring him back, I know. But I avenged him. Killed the beast.
Thank you. Knew all along he was true to me. And so I'll vow to be true to him for the rest of my days. Take this gold. 'Tain't much, but I want you to take it.
Alright, I'll take it. No, no.
Thank you. Take any coin I can get. Doesn't come often in my profession.
Lying son of a bitch. You think you're a conjurer?
Oh, a witcher. You're about the dragon, I reckon.
Dragon.
Tell me about this dragon. What's it look like, for instance?
You don't know? What kind of monster slayer are ye? It's got scales, wings, claws. A dragon's a dragon. No point gabbing. Just go kill it, before it makes more corpses.
Witchers don't usually kill dragons, but I'll look into it. You said something about victims, right?
Two brothers, Askell and Nillis, went out to hunt, turned into prey. Wounds so horrible, even I went weak in the knees when they brought them in. And I've seen my share of bloody harm. Been on 32 raids, from Povus to the mountains of...
Fascinating story, I'm sure, but I'm more interested in these wounds. Can you describe them?
Look for yourself. Family's only now preparing the boy's funeral. Their corpses still lie in their home, at the village's northern end. But treat the bodies with respect, mind ye, as tradition demands.
Well, well, another come to gawk at the dragon's victims. Perhaps I should start charging for the pleasure.
Perhaps. I wouldn't pay you, though. See enough corpses in my line of work. I'm a witcher. Here because I took the contract for that dragon of yours.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't know. How can I help?
Two questions.
Where were the bodies found?
In the glade past the river. The lads, they liked that place since they were tykes. They'd go there to catch hares.
Might not be easy for you, but I have to look at their injuries.
At least you asked me permission, not like the others. If it'll help you kill the beast, fine. Do as you will.
That's everything for now. Thanks for your help. And I promise to avenge them. Claw marks, bite marks, but no fire damage. Interesting. Bones shattered. Fell from high up. A nest. A forktail's looks like, but it's empty. No point waiting. Gotta rustle up some bait.
So will you help with the dragon, or not?
Found your dragon's nest, but I'll need bait to kill it. A sheep, for instance.
Ah, I see. You're gonna stuff it with sulfur.
Another ally of the brave little shoemaker. No, I'll manage without sulfur. Just need a sheep, unseasoned.
Fine. There's one I can give you. A bit mangy, but it'll do. Know how to get a sheep to move where you want. Gotta drive it like a sheepdog. Go at it from the left, it'll go right. Go at it from the right, it'll go...
If dogs have figured it out, think I'll manage as well. How do you call a sheep? Here, sheepy sheepy? Hey sheep, come here. We got us a fork-tailed hunt. Giddy up, sheep. Move along. Ooh-ah. Damn, you're ugly. You died for a good cause, sheep. Rest in peace.
So will you help with the dragon, or not?
Solved your problem.
And? That it? Tell me more. Did the dragon breathe fire, spit venom?
That was no dragon. It was a forktail. Looks similar, but it's smaller, less dangerous.
Less dangerous, you say? But your reward ought to be less as well.
Listen, we agreed to a specific sum.
Aye, for a dragon. If I'd known it was some forky tail, I'd have killed it myself. That's that. Up comes the witcher.
You wraith for more, Hog?
Greetings. Any tidings?
Bad ones. Your son's dead, killed by a fiend. All I could do was avenge him.
I told him, Sonny, nothing good ever came out of Pharaoh. Stay home. Your time will yet come for adventures and glory. Your reward. This gold brought me no luck. May it serve you better.
Fucking hell. Not bad.
My dearest Ingorboga arrived at Fort Trucers on summer's first day. They tarried there a while, draining more than one barrel of mead with the Jarl. Soon both were fast friends. Then one day Jarl Torgar summoned me and they ordered me to sail to Spickrog with him, to show him to where the Syns were the thickest. Well, I've dealt with that. It's no exaggeration, my little mountain goat, to say I've never met a warrior like him in my life. He's lithe as an eel and strong as a bear. When the Sirens came at us, I hadn't even time to seize my axe before he gutted them all. And his weapon, why, I've never seen its like, a crossbow, but so small it wields it with one hand. I know he has a sketch of it in his saddlebags, for I spied it when he was packing up. Once he's asleep, I'll try to sketch a copy to take to our smith in Arkskellig so he can make colours. So we can protect ourselves from the Sirens cause they return. Soon as dawn breaks, we're off. Sirens are swarming thicker and thicker. My hands are numb from so much sword swinging and my breath's ragged. But thinking of you gives me strength. Okay. So, too much honour, Grace, the Duchess of Arksea. The Witcher Gerd feared your Grace's wrath, feared your Grace's righteous fury, so off he fled to Skellig, to that hive of pirates, thieves, and other such bandits. In sooth, the gods must have smiled on our quest, for quickly did he catch his foul scent and track him to a public house near the village of Fristdale, where he was banqueting with the locals. Some sought to protect him, treating the treacherous man as a companion in arms. We therefore showed them no mercy and burned the inn to the ground. Alas and alack, the Witcher escaped us once again, but we tracked him to the ruins of the old fortress called Etnar, where he went to hide, or else chase lay in wait by some monster. We made haste to assault this position with all our strength, but still the treacherous foe slew 5 of my men, wounded me most severely, and brought the wound's roof collapsing down on us with some witchcraft. Never fear, we shall surely free ourselves from here soon. Meanwhile, I have ordered the Vile Witcher's campsite searched and found a diagram for some highly curious weapon. It is infused with its writing and trusted to your Grace's safekeeping. Another day perhaps too, and we shall dig ourselves out of the rubble and catch the Witcher. If fate is kind, perhaps I shall next send your Grace not a missive, but the Witcher's scalp. Yet we must be said that from the very start he cited your Grace with his most rude and brusque manners, though it is beyond the reasoning of a simple knight such as I to comprehend how a base worm like that could dare refuse you duchessness of anything. Why serving your most... Come on, man, this guy really wants to have his tongue up her ass, eh? Fucking hell, man. Whose son such service reveals himself as a simpleton and a knave. Thank all the heavens the gods watch over your graceful being, and the merciless usurper, that twisted witch who deems himself your father, could be ripped off his stolen throne without the need for that mutant's help. Yet it is a witcher's swiveling employ, your grace, if you will pardon my Temerian, to kill monsters as your grace's good father. Why, what was he, if not a beast, a monstrous monster, lapping in the blood of innocents? And since he was such a monster, though draped in human skin, revealing his monstrous from only those deeds and not demeanour, the Witcher ought to have killed him, as your grace asked of him. Therefore it is just that said freak shall pay with his neck for violating the dictates of honour and Witcher's law alike. Holy fucking shit. This person wants to have their tongue up their grace's asshole and suck it all day. That's what I'm reading here. I'm glad they're dead. Fucking hell, man. Can you imagine going to a conversation with this person? Fuck me, man. It must have lasted about 7 years.
A portal. Shit. Great. Portal closed. Looked smaller from the outside.
Intruder detected. Cease your intrusion. Leave at once. Failure to leave when summoned. Intruder neutralization commence.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Finally, someone's come to free me. And a famous witcher at that. Thank the gods. I'm damned lucky you happened to be in Kovir. Was it King Tancred who sent you, or the Society of Magic?
Neither, and we're not in Kovir. We're in Skellige. Local folk hired me. See, your towers brought a massive storm to their island.
We're in Skellige? So we've teleported? Oh, this is much worse than I thought.
Not sure I follow.
Oh, the tower is outfitted with a defensive regulatory magic on.
What?
A defensive system. Magic. Ensuring only the tower's owner will use it. When it detects an intruder, it locks down all the rooms, denies access.
And since neither of us is the tower's owner, the golem attacked me and you're stuck behind bars. How do we evade its other charming features?
We must deactivate the defensive regulatory magicon. The tower's prior owner wrote a treatise about removing such defenses. Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. There must be a copy in the tower. Find it, please. With it in hand, I can try to circumvent the security measures, send you home and take the tower back to Kovir.
You clearly know who I am. I don't even know your name.
Seagull Bunce. mage and sorcerer in residence at the court of Compvanis. This tower was to be my new home. Bought it at an auction, you see.
A tower at an auction?
It belonged to Gottfried Stamfeld, a mage of some renown. When he passed on, his heirs auctioned the edifice off. They were all wary, repulsed. None dared see what Uncle Godfrey kept in his coloured jars. If it was their contents that had stripped him of his sense of smell and taken his left eye, they put the tower on the block, along with all it contained. The price was unbeatable. I couldn't resist.
You clearly know who I am.
See, they put the...
Seen my share of wonders, but a tower that teleports itself? That's something new.
This defensive regulatory magicon. I tried to access it. Must have heard. Initiated some evacuation sequence. That opened the portal and jettisoned us through to Skellige. This, in turn, naturally generated electromagnetic disturbances. Hence the storm.
Storm I promised to dispel.
Then you must find Gottfried's omni-opening grimoire.
Some folk from the village came in here, right?
Their remains lie beside the golem. They came in a few days past. I was surprised to see their garb, but it just never entered me mind we might be in Skellige. There were just a few, led by a druid. The tower warned them. They failed to heed.
Folk on Skellig usually laugh in the face of warnings. If the tower had asked nicely, then offered them a horn of mead, they might have left then. Right. Time to get out of here and send this tower home. Where do I look for Gottfried's treaties? Any ideas?
The library might be a logical place to start. The key should be in the laboratory.
Where's that?
As you enter the room opposite, you'll see the laboratory to your left. The library straight ahead. But remember, you're an intruder. The tower is certain to want to stop you. Make things difficult at the least.
We'll see who breaks first.
Try to smash that barrier. Osvayu, Iferis,
Coleman probably greeted them too. Must be the key. Like that silver. What now, you piece of filth? Alchemy for Household Dilemmas Volume 3. This isn't it. Who's who among Kaviri sorcerers? Intersections and geomantic lines. Not what I'm looking for. Applied golemancy. Gotta keep looking. Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. This is it. Damn tower wants to gas me. Looks like he's suffocated. Horrible way to die.
Find the tome.
This it?
It is indeed. Now, back away a bit. I must deactivate the barrier.
Isolation chamber open. Disturbing indications of freedom.
There. At last.
Looked easy.
The hardest part is yet to come. We must reach the heart of the tower and cast a deactivating spell. The tower will surely do everything in its power to stop us.
Give me a minute. Need to prepare.
Of course, but please do hurry.